Hi, I'm Alicia Plummer, candidate for Council District E, number 57 on the ballot.
Miss Plummer, how are you today?
I'm great. How are you?
Well, I'm fine, thank you. On behalf of NewOrleansBlack.com, NewOrleansFirst.com, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube, we appreciate you taking time to meet with us.
It's my honor.
Thank you. Consider this a coffee conversation, okay?
I don't drink coffee.
Well, see, I love some coffee. What do you drink then if you don't have coffee?
Well, actually, Diet Coke is my coffee.
Okay. So you do a Diet Coke early in the morning?
Early in the morning is fine with me.
All right, I get you. Yeah, see, I like a little chicory in my coffee.
Actually, Diet Right, because it has total zero.
Okay. All right. So, so you're health conscious?
In some parts, because I'm a junk food eater.
All right.
So
All right.
I try to do healthy when I can.
I understand.
Otherwise, I tear up the junk food.
So you mix it up?
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's mix it up here. I want to talk with you about getting to know you a little bit, okay? This is meant to be, if I've never seen you before, or even if I kind of knew you, or even if I knew you well, I should watch this video and learn something new. So let all them little fun secrets out too, all right? So start with this. Miss Plummer, tell us a little bit about who you are. Go back to the childhood. Tell us from the cradle.
Mom and them.
Let's talk from Mom and them.
Well, I was born here in New Orleans. I was born uptown in Hollygrove.
Okay.
Delivered by Dr. Anthony Hackett at Flint Goodrich Hospital, so I was a Flint Goodrich baby.
Okay.
Grew up in Upper Ninth Ward. Went to William Frantz Elementary, Cone Junior High School.
All right.
McDonough 35, Ron Eagle. I'm the third generation Ron Eagle. My daughter's the fourth generation Ron Eagle.
Okay.
Proud Ron Eagles. Went on to UNO, SUNO, New Orleans Regional Institute. Became a public health nurse for the city of New Orleans. Did that for a spin. Then I worked out of the LSU Medical Center clinics in comprehensive medicine and orthopedic medicine. Went on to working in the marketing in the home care industry.
Oh.
From there I did marketing for different home care agencies, and then I progressed to working as a program director at a Jewish facility, a senior apartment facility. Real estate was my passion.
Okay.
And
well, everybody has the real estate dream of being the mogul.
well, not necessarily the mogul. I was into it because I liked houses.
All right.
I liked the new houses. I used to watch This Old House and the Bob Vila and the, Make Your Home, that kind of stuff. And I realized instead of me just going to parade of homes, or open houses, to look at the houses and stuff and just wonder in amazement of the beautiful products they were, I can make money off of it. So then I transgressed into real estate. When I became profitable doing real estate, I eased out of the nursing sector and got into the real estate.
But if I fell out right now, you can still save my life.
I can still save it.
All right, that's what's most important.
Yeah.
Well, that's interesting. Talk to us a little bit about, I'm always curious by what makes somebody get in a race, because here you are, you're successful, you're educated, you're doing all your stuff, you've got your businesses moving forward. What makes somebody, and I've used this analogy before, are you sitting on the couch watching TV, does something just frustrate you? Is it something in the paper? What makes you say, I'm running for City Council District E? Take us to that moment.
Well, that moment came a long time ago, but it's just that I've gotten sick and tired of being sick and tired of being sick and tired.
Understand.
And with the folks that were stepping into the race, and I realized in this recovery mode, we have not recovered. Right. In the 4 years since Katrina. Right. I've been in, down doing things behind the scenes for a very long time. Okay. As Vice President of New Orleans East Business Association, we're out doing things, bringing businesses back to New Orleans East. And there's always a obstacle, there's something a bump in the road that we have to be faced with. And I was sick of that. Right. I was really sick of it.
So then fast forward, what does it mean then for Ms. Plummer to be the City Council person of District E? What happens differently that we're not getting now, or that you don't believe we would get if you weren't there?
What you be getting is somebody that's real, somebody that's not a politician. Okay. Because if you're okay with the politics of the last 5, 10, 15, 20 years, I'm not your person. I'm not a political person, but I am a person who's been in the behind the scenes.
So you'll answer your phone even if I didn't give to your political PAC fund?
Of course.
All right.
I do that now as a real estate broker. You know what they say, oh, real estate.
Yeah, you call me on a Saturday.
Oh, okay.
You called me on a Saturday.
Right. Well, you know, that's how it is. You know, I'm a people person.
Okay.
And I'm one of the people that's out there trying to get things done.
What are the biggest issues in the East that need to get done?
Well, it's not just the East issue.
I'm sorry,
it's the
District E, yes.
And I can tell you for the different areas, the 3 different areas.
Okay.
In Eastern New Orleans, well, all 3 of the areas, we need a hospital.
Yes.
Methodist Hospital used to be a regional hospital. It wasn't just for Eastern New Orleans residents.
Right.
It touched St. Tammany. It went all the way up. We had folks from Baton Rouge coming in.
And you know something about hospitals.
Exactly. And I'm a commissioner for the Hospital Service District Board. For 2 years I've been a commissioner and also the secretary on that board. And we've been fighting to bring Methodist Hospital back. The politics is killing us, literally. We have to have a hospital, and that's going to affect the whole region. Chalmette, St. Tammany, and New Orleans proper. So it's not just for Eastern New Orleans, but that's one of the major things.
How well versed do you feel like you are on that understanding of how to get that hospital back? I mean, talk us through why you versus another candidate.
Well, I'm doing it already. I'm a commissioner, and that's our job as commissioners, getting that hospital, purchasing the properties, and getting that hospital up and going and operating. I'm doing that already as a commissioner for over 2 years. So that I'm doing. Also in New Orleans East, businesses.
Yes.
We need to get businesses out there. I'm, call it what you want, I'm the tour guide, Miss America for Eastern New Orleans, you know, to show people what we have out there.
You're the ambassador of New Orleans East business.
You call it whatever.
All right.
You know, and I've done tours with major groups, major corporations, major investors to come out, and I know all the things that they do to try to steer businesses away from Eastern New Orleans. And I have a big mouth because I'm a fighter. And when things are not going the way it's supposed to be going, you know, I can't do the political thing and just sit on it and say nothing. I keep going. Well,
one of the issues I've had in New Orleans politics is around economic development, and our audience poll talks about this. It seems like everybody running for office is talking about, you know, vote for me and I can go bring Ford Motor Company here. But what about the businesses that are here right now? What can we do in the District E? What is your philosophy on business development?
Well, what we need to do is get a relationship with our legislators, our state legislators, our state senators, because they're the ones who are going to funnel the monies to us.
Right.
So that's where we need to start, get these relationships together and demand the monies. Demand the monies for the hospital. Demand the monies for the recovery.
Right.
Because the recovery dollars that went to the riverfront, that's a disgrace. Because it should have come out to the areas that need it. Our district. Right. District E.
Yeah, Mary Landrieu got some $300 million to vote for the healthcare reform, and that could pay for the hospital in the East by itself.
Yeah. Without a doubt. Without a doubt.
All right. I want to talk with you one last question, and then I'm going to ask the Facebook question. Actually, I'm going to go right to the Facebook question, if you don't mind. Alan Smith writes, do you believe there's a racial divide in New Orleans, and what will you do to help redevelop Eastern New Orleans? So it's a two-part.
Well, there is a racial divide, and we shouldn't brush it under the table. We should put it on top of the table. We need to deal with it.
All right.
We need to call a spade a spade. We need to open engagement for everybody. We need to open engagement for businesses. The trucking industry is one of the most corrupt industries there is. And we need to get the people together, the truckers, to join together as independents with one group to get monies and stuff.
Right.
With these contracts that's coming in, and then oversight. When they awarded those contracts to the big companies from out of town, we need to go back and make sure that, okay, you say you're going to hire so many minorities, well, let's make sure that you do it. We're going to go back 6 weeks down the line, 6 months down the line.
They normally do it just to get the contract, and then they don't use it.
And lay them off in 2 weeks.
Right.
Yeah. So those are kind of things that I'm doing that now anyway.
Okay. Yeah, we've had those personal stories, so we respect that. Look, this has been tremendous. I'm going to give you the last few moments to close out here for your voters.
Okay. Well, I thank you for the time that you've given me. I really, really love being able to tell the people what I am about and who I am. I'm Alicia Plummer, candidate for District E, number 57 on your ballot. If you're looking for the same old politics as usual, I'm not your person. I'm the new face. I'm the one who's out there working, and this is what I'm going to do, because I'm a people person, I'm a people politician. All right. And that's what it's about. All right. Well,